Hello everyone, welcome to my channel CS Code Academy. In this video, we are going to study about waterfall model, which is prescriptive process model type. In this one, already the steps are known to the developer, where the sequence also already the developer will be knowing. Here, waterfall model is nothing but what linear or sequential development model in which each phase is completed before the next phase begins. Okay, that's why they have given the name waterfall, flow from one direction, and you cannot go back from implementation phase to design phase. If you see this diagram, from testing to implementation, there is no arrow back, so that's why you cannot move back to the previous stage. So once you complete this requirement analysis, then only the design phase is going to begin. So it means that, okay, this waterfall model where your requirements are fixed, already the customer know what has to be developed, which software has to be developed, what are its requirements, everything if it is known, then he can select the waterfall model. Okay, so it is a very traditional model where your requirements are fixed or stable. Further, the customer is not allowed to change the requirements often. So he will go for waterfall model. Next, if you see this block diagram, here I have written requirement analysis phase, from that arrow to for the design phase, next implementation, testing, deployment and maintenance. These phases already you people have seen in my previous video where I have given description about the process model. Okay, so here in communication phase, you will gather all your requirements, what has to be built, what software has to be built, for whom you are building, what are its constraints, everything you will note it down, and the requirement analysis, you will prepare a document or a specification, okay, about the requirements. Next phase is design. So planning will be done implicitly, where the risk, project scope, budget, time, everything will be discussed. Based on that, whether it is feasible or not, based on that the design will be developed. Design will act like a blueprint which will give how the components will communicate with each other, how the data will flow from one component to other component. Everything will be there in the design. For that you can use UML diagrams, class diagrams or case diagrams. Next comes the implementation part where actual coding is done. Okay, if everything is done, next step is testing. Okay, so they'll test what for what they have developed the software, whether it is working in accordance with the idea or the goal or objective. So it is working or not, they'll check in testing phase. Next, deployment, okay, where the software is ready for installation or ready for the user. They can install it and they can use it. Next comes the maintenance. Maintenance part is very important, where the user will be able to get the frequent updates, security can be enhanced, okay, efficiency can be increased, bugs can be removed, and errors also will get fixed. So major part of software, after developing the software, for maintenance major effort will be given in order to keep on updating the software. This is the flow, waterfall model. Why the name waterfall model? Water flow from top to down, not from bottom to up, and there is no reverse flow like from testing to implementation, from implementation to design. Nothing is there. The customer will give the requirement, they will gather the requirement, his work is done. Later at the deployment stage, he will receive his software. So this is the flow, how your waterfall model works. Okay, next, coming for advantages, as you can see, very simple and easy and traditional, easy to manage. As after completing this requirement phase, the design will begin, so easy to manage. Next, documentation. as the next stage will get begin after the previous phase has to get completed. So documentation, they can keep the document updated, and it is easy for tracking the progress of the project. So these are the advantages. And when it comes for disadvantages, changes are difficult. As I said, once waterfall model works for the projects where the requirements are known already. So here changes are difficult. Changes, incorporating changes to this waterfall model project will be difficult. I mean to say, if you are incorporating changes, again you need to do the requirement analysis once again, redesign, re-implementation, retesting, and redeployment. So it is difficult, and customer see the software only at the end. Next, error discovered late will be expensive to fix. Means the error discovered after deployment or after maintenance, again the cycle repeats. So it is what expensive to fix, and not suitable for requirement change. It is only for fixed requirements where the customer know everything about the software what he wants to develop. So that is about the disadvantages. When it comes for applications where the requirements are fixed, or all the requirements are known to the customer, at that time they can go with waterfall model, and it is not suitable for large projects. Okay, so that is one disadvantage. If I take another application for waterfall model as example, as library management system, in which all requirements are already known to the customer, and same thing he will deliver it to the developers. So like issuing the book, returning the book, and calculation of fine, everything is noted for the student and for the faculties, everything known. So there is no modification or no adding of or removing of any of the requirements. In that case, if requirements are already known, then they can go for waterfall model. And another example, if I take for application banking system like loans, deposit, withdrawal, and ATM systems, okay, loan systems, so all those things where the requirements are already known, then they can go for this waterfall model. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe to my channel.